Hey, UDA parents. I just have to first share with you that I struggle with the Zoom. I really do. This is the second time earlier today, I did the pet party and struggled getting on to my meeting. And I just got done with your video and went to find it in the cloud and it didn't record. How many times have I done this? And I'm still making silly mistakes. All right. Anyway, it is great to be with you here tonight on Friday. Thank you so much for dialing in, and because this information that I share every week is really important for all of our UDA parents. First of all, I just want to share some bad news, I guess. Those of you who signed up for our daddy-daughter dance this year, for our recital, we are going to be canceling that dance, which is so sad because it is truly one of the most favorite recital dances that we do each year. But we do not feel like in our current phase one that we are in, and we still must maintain a responsible social distancing, that we can have live rehearsals with our dads and daughters at this time. And so we will be refunding your accounts. You will be getting that in your account this week prior to May tuition being charged, which is, turning off my phone here, which is the last month of tuition that will be charged. So you can look for that in your account. And if you have any questions, feel free to email the office. The next thing I want to share is tomorrow we have a social gathering at 10 o'clock, and that is with me. It is called Your Dancer's Journey, and it is for parents who would like to come and chat about maybe some of the struggles that their dancer is going through. We can talk about a plan while your dancer is at UDA for them to sustain and grow in their training. You can bring a list of questions that we can discuss. You're welcome to bring your child to be a part of the meeting. Sometimes we have multiple families, and usually when that happens, and maybe it's not all aligning perfectly, I will set up other meetings to meet with you at another time so I can have a private time with those who would like to meet. So that will be at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I hope that some of you will join me. All right, something exciting happened this week. There was a live Zoom meeting just for parents. We did advertise this in the weekly Wednesday email, and I'm not sure if any parents from UDA attended, but guess what? I am including a replay of this Zoom meeting called, I think it's Dancing the Distance, in your, you guys, I get tongue-tied when I say this, your Friday forecast email. And so really quick, because it allows me to share something that is so awesome for me. All of our administration and our teachers know that we are a part of an organization called More Than Just Great Dancing. And UDA has been a part of this organization for the past, I think, 7, it could be 8 years. The thing that's so awesome is our mission and vision for UDA, which is teaching life skills through dance, that dance becomes the vehicle for us to not only train amazing dancers, but to help them become amazing human beings. And the More Than Just Great Dancing, it's the same philosophy, of course, More Than Just Great Dancing. But the woman who started this organization and who is my mentor, as well as 300 other studios across the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, her name is Misty Lown, and she is an amazing woman. She has a dance studio in Wisconsin, and we actually, when we closed our studio doors, I was so fortunate to have the opportunity to meet with her and our fellow other studios that are a part of this organization. We talked every day for like an hour, and we are still talking on the phone throughout the week, about 4 times a week. And so anyway, she decided to do a Zoom meeting just for parents and bring industry professionals in who can talk specifically to our parents about things that their children might be facing at this time as we are going through our current circumstance. And so anyway, that is in your email. Take advantage of, these professionals who have a lot of great information to share with you. All right, you guys, let's talk about Recital really quick before we end. First of all, in the UDA network, we have, well, I need to be careful when I say we have everybody's recital video. I hope all the teachers have turned their videos in. They should have by now. But if you go to the very bottom of the network, there is a big recital logo. And if you enter into that link right there, you can get your child's recital music. There's a video with your teacher just doing the counts. And there's also a video that you can follow your teacher with the music. And so we encourage, especially now, you guys, we're like 7 weeks away. We encourage your child to get in the network and practice their dance, even outside of their normal UDA classes, so that they will feel ready for recital. And last but not least, I just want to share what has been happening this past week internally. And I shouldn't say happening because the teachers know, but I still have to do their video, which I will give more information on this in preparation for this upcoming week. But again, we are so fortunate that we still have our recital event scheduled and that our dates are still intact. And so that's wonderful. But the challenge is, and this is, again, just a guesstimation, we feel like by the time we get to June 8th, that Utah should be in phase 2 of social distancing. And that means that we still have to follow certain mandates. We cannot have a group of people, a larger group than 50, collaborate together. And again, we still need to be responsible. So with that said, I'll tell you what, on the back end, Miss Taryn Mozafari, she has prepared an entire social distancing proposal for our facility that we will be holding our recital, so that they know that what we will be doing to make sure that our students are safe and our audience, the 2 audience members that our dancers choose to bring, and that we are all going to be safe and be responsible. However, the one thing that we now need to consider is that all of our recital choreography also must meet social distancing mandates. So what does this mean? Well, I mean, those of you who've been at UDA for a long time, our recitals are they're amazing. And our teachers, they put so much thought and work into their recital pieces, which are usually just over the top. Creative choreography, lots of interaction with other dancers on the stage, beautiful transitions and formations, that are taking place. But as we've talked about having a recital reimagined, this is exactly what a part of that reimagining is now realizing that the dances that our kids have been learning all year, that now there's going to have to be some changes. And that's okay, because really what's most important is that your dancer is on that stage in their costume doing their very best as an individual dancer. So anyway, I will be providing the teachers a list of things that they need to consider as they are moving forward these next 7 weeks, preparing their dancers for recital, because our #1 goal is to make sure that they can get on that stage and have a positive experience coming out of classes, Zoom classes that we have done online. So Just know that teachers will be stepping into class this week. If there are partner sections, those will be, eliminated. Interestingly enough, when you think about how kids are practicing recital choreography on Zoom, it's a perfect platform to practice safe social distancing because they can't touch anybody, right? So really, they're getting great practice for this year's recital. But anyway, your teachers might be modifying formation changes, because at this point, it's not about, having a beautiful transition when the kids can't practice that at home. It's about using formations to make sure that everybody is seen on the stage, and that it's not so difficult that your child gets on the stage and starts to panic and they don't feel that they're going to do their best. We need to make sure that they feel confident and that they are prepared through their Zoom classes, which will, again, require some modifications. So be mindful of that. Next week, I think we will have a lot more recital stuff to roll out. But for now, you guys, that's it. Nice, short, sweet. And it's only 10:45 p.m. I think I'm now going to go and watch a little bit of TV before going to bed. But anyway, before I end, I just need to share again how grateful I am for our UDA family. That means you parents, for your kids who have stuck with us, our amazing teachers who have worked above and beyond to bring great lesson plans to an online platform, the amazing administrative team that UDA has that, I'm not kidding, you guys know at home, don't you feel like you're working harder than you ever have as a parent? It's the same, I think it's the same across the board with all of us. Just to function in this type of challenge has been really, really hard. And thank you for supporting us, for continuing to show up, for the kind emails that have come in my inbox the past week, and for those of you who have reached out to communicate, because that is so important right now. Even if communication is not going to be this, super sweet, let's love each other conversation. I appreciate those of you who have cared enough to reach out to communicate, to get your questions answered, to get more clarity, so we can all move forward together during this time. It's critical. So, all right, you guys, that made the video nice and long at the end. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.